If you get a chance to talk with a stranger the very first time, what are the points you will keep in accounting to make that conversation unforgettable, memorable for yourself? What will you uh, keep in accounting? What are the points you will include and what you are going to avoid?
Okay. See, whenever you are communicating or you are conversing with this person for the first time, every conversation starts with a warm welcome or greeting. And never try to show that you know something more than the other person. Means don't judge any book with its cover. Every single word you are speaking, that should be meaningful and respectful, and try to learn more about the person than only to show what you can give. Always, like as you said, you always listen to other guests or the person you are having a conversation with. So always open, always welcome whatever you are listening, or it's better to say I'm all ears. All ears means not only receiving that information, but also with regards you should, means listen to their words, then uh, in between start using some words that shows that yes, you are taking interest in the whatever they are giving you or delivering you. That, and try to make it interesting in the way, like try to have communication or conversation on the topic which is common between the two person. Like if you will talk about commerce to me, I won't be able to utter a single word.
Hello, ma'am. Very good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm fantastic. What about you, sir?
I'm pretty well and doing great in my life. Thanks for your kind concern. And I think this is the first time interacting with you. So before diving into the conversation, I want you to please give me a brief introduction.
Oh, thank you for giving me this honor. Hello, everyone. Hello, audience. Hello, good listeners. My name is Promila and I'm a teacher from Delhi Government School. I teach English in Delhi Government Schools up to secondary classes, like I take board classes. Apart from this, I'm a YouTuber and I post English related content daily on my channel uh, with my name, Promila Vijayan Live. And I'm mother to two kids, and of course, a resilient and a warrior woman. You can say that. And it's my passion to always be sorted and be organized. So that is the thing I keep organizing and arranging things at my home also. I am very much fond of reading. I can read on any subject, on any topic, and I love to spend time with nature. I am peace lover person, so I love to sit quietly and watch nature, or you can say just to have that feel that music of breeze, or to I love to watch birds and their chirping sounds and plants and how the plant is growing. that that all fascinates me a lot, and I love to interact with different people and different tutors to know how they are doing in their life, and to get their experience and to use that in my empowerment. So thank you for listening to me. It's very nice if somebody asks to introduce oneself. I feel pleasure to introduce myself. Now it's your turn, sir. You tell me about yourself and your channel.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving your very beautiful and amazing introduction. And I think you do have a lot of things on your plate that you serve every single day. And apart from that, the schedule which you have explained me in your introduction, I believe It requires high level of time management. It requires a very strong discipline towards the activities that you have been maintaining, and it is a very good thing. Right? Being a homemaker, you are taking care of your kids and you have responsibility toward your husband and your in-laws, and you are managing your YouTube channel. Then these kind of conversation where you are practicing to polish your spoken English every single day. I really admire you for the way you are maintaining your time and you are just scheduling every single thing. Superb.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It all by the grace of God and upbringing by my parents. I'm very much grateful to my parents for giving me this wonderful means they got admitted me in one of the best school of India, and that shaped my life. And I'm still on the things I learned in my very early childhood. So I'm very much self motivated and self disciplined person. My parents, they never feel anything like they feel proud actually. They were never they never pushed us to do something or to learn or to read or to do this or that. Means we tell our parents that we are five siblings. So we always say them, you haven't felt any difficulty in raising any one of us. So we were very much obedient, and still we are very much obedient. And of course, we respect them a lot.
Wow, that's a really a good thing that you have learned from your childhood, from your parents and the school where you got education. That's really incredible. Well, let me quickly introduce myself as well. Well, I think you know about me. My name is Shiv, and I born and raised in Uttarakhand, a very beautiful state in northern part of India. And by profession, I'm working as a government employee. As far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. This is my final year, and I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications, through my WhatsApp group, my Telegram group, and alongside, I also run a very small YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv, where I upload spoken English content at the same time, one-on-one conversational videos. So that's all from my end in brief.
Very nice, sir. You are doing a lot, and it's good. You are helping others, learners, to
Thank
polish
you.
their skills. So, as you mentioned, you have done your masters in English. You are teaching English. You have done your masters in commerce also.
Yes, I have done two masters, master in English and master in commerce. And I'm teaching English not officially but unofficially because I'm not a certified English trainer like others. I haven't done any course like that. But on the basis of my 4.5 years experience that I have been speaking English, I love to impart my knowledge with people who are inquisitive and very enthusiastic to gain their level. So I've been trying to help them out from my all best possible ways I can do for them.
Okay, very nice. So, how's your experience about teaching this language or about your journey on this YouTube?
Well, my experience is so far so good. There is nothing wrong on this, but there are some up and downs as well. Because when I started learning this language, I was totally a tyro, a newbie, you can say, because in your case, you are lucky as you have, get enrolled in a very good school where you might be started learning English in a professional way, where there was a compulsion where you have to speak in English only. But in my case, I have done my whole education in Hindi in my own native language. So the day first when I started speaking English, I was such a terrible and awful speaker for this language, frankly, because I started from ground level, from zero. And whatever I have learned just because of my hard work. I've watched many videos on YouTube and I have joined many online platforms where people are doing practice every single day. I used to spend a lot of time with this language, and that's how I've learned it. And talking about my academics, I think it's something that one has to be very careful about because when your field is entirely different from the goal which you have set for yourself, then it is a bit difficult to manage all the things, and it may be a bit complicated as well. Um, and that's what I want to say about it.
Very good, very good. Like, but your hard work is showing up now. You means I can feel that. I'm first time interacting with you, but still you speak very well, much better than others.
Thank you, ma'am.
So it
Means
doesn't
a lot.
matter what type of educate what it doesn't matter what type of medium of teaching you have been or you have taken your education. Actually, like it's not bad to quote example of Dehati madam, English with Dehati madam. She is the means a lively example for everyone. If she can learn, anybody can learn from any situation, any place.
True, true.
So
That's true.
always be inspired. Yes. All you can take one person inspiration from others, but your hard work is there to push you and your dedication and why your hunger for your things, like why you want to learn, why you want to excel in this. That should always be in your mind, means as a pushing or as a motivating power in your mind. So it
True.
hardly matters from where you started. the,
Yeah,
this
that's
world is full of these wonderful examples from those who have rise from ashes to phoenix, right?
yeah.
So every like if we call now every proficient learner once he was a beginner. So it is our duty, or we should get that inspiration from others, and we should start our journey. The hardest part is to start, to embark your journey. The moment you take your first step or your baby step, half of the journey you have covered, means you mind that. So well begin is half done. So just start your journey, whatever you want to learn, and things will go on. Means it's better to show up daily, read a little, speak a little, but come daily. To show up daily, that matters a lot.
True, ma'am.
We have many teachers, those who are taking it. Sorry, please.
No, I'm saying yes, true. Whatever you are saying, that's correct.
Okay, actually, I am able to hear you, but I think your video is no, no. Now you are moving your eyes and say, "Had." Now it's okay. You are sitting like so still. I thought your video is frozen.
No, ma'am.
Okay, no, it's
I
fine. It's fine.
whenever like I'm having this kind of conversation, I listen to other person very carefully, attentively, because I don't want to miss a
Mhm.
single step, right? I don't want to like I listen to them because I love to learn from them. And for that, you need your full attention. You have to be very, very careful about the words they are using and the sentence structure they are using, the vocabs they are using, and
Mhm.
every single step. Because if you are not all ears, then you may lose something. So this is my like maybe many times people have complained like, "Oh, you seem to be a very strict person as you sit very straightforward, you talk very straightforwardly, and even sometimes you don't even smile." I believe like once you are in a professional conversation, you have to be professional. So the time, if you are talking to someone, you have to give your complete attention to the speaker, that what exactly he is speaking, because then only you can maintain the flow of that conversation and you can maintain the smoothness of that conversation that it has started.
Yes, very true, very true. So means to be a good speaker, you should be a good listener.
Yes.
So now it's my turn to listen something from you. So you tell me more about yourself.
Well, ma'am, I'm a very open book. Anyone can turn the page and read it, something like that. There's nothing special about me, but one thing that I want to say that there are many people, they have started their journey to being fluent in this language. In fact, some of them wants to become an effective and amazing communicator. But most of the time, I found that they are not using the right technique. They are getting failure somewhere when they are choosing wrong methodology to learn this language. And people have been complaining like they don't have time for practice. They do have some other work to do. It's not like me or anyone else. Everyone has something in his plate, but we need to manage our time. We have to be schedule things according to our learning pattern, according to our feasibility. And I must say this that they are expecting more in their early age sometime, or they are expecting more in their initial stage. And learning a language is not something that 2020 match, like within night you are going to get the result. That's impossible. And when it comes to communication, most of people are literally confused between spoken English and communication. They believe like both things are common. They both things are same, but it is not. And we need to understand the difference between spoken English and communication. So just because of this, as like I'm talking to you the very first time, one question came to my mind out of the box. Like for example, if you get a chance to talk with a stranger the very first time, what are the points you will keep in accounting to make that conversation unforgettable, memorable for yourself? What will you uh, keep in accounting? What are the points you will include and what you are going to avoid?
Okay. See, whenever you are communicating or you are conversing with this person for the first time, every conversation starts with a warm welcome or greeting. And never try to show that you know something more than the other person. Means don't judge any book with its cover. Every single word you are speaking, that should be meaningful and respectful, and try to learn more about the person, then only show what you can give. Always, like as you said, you always listen to others guests or the person you are having a conversation with. So always open, always welcome whatever you are listening, or it's better to say I'm all ears. All ears means not only receiving that information, but also with regards, you should means listen to their words, then uh, in between start using some words that shows that yes, you are taking interest in the whatever they are giving you or delivering you. That, and try to make it interesting in the way, like try to have communication or conversation on the topic which is common between the two person. Like if you will talk about commerce to me, I won't be able to utter a single word. I'm not aware of any terms or books related to commerce. So first try to find out, like within a 2 3 lines, or when you will introduce yourself, you will come to know about the interest and hobbies, and what type of likes and dislikes about that person, and try to interact on those things, on those topics which are common between both. And don't try to be indulge in somebody's personal information. Like it's not good to ask about salary or their dob or their family. Means in general topics you should have a conversation. So it should never be it means it should your conversation should not prove that you are entering, means you are on interrogative mode, you want to get that some information about that person. It should be more friendly and warm conversation should be there, like both should feel confident, and balance of thoughts should be always be there. Never try to dominate the conversation, always be a good listener. And your body language, your gestures, like you are conversing with somebody and still you are scrolling your reels and on mobile, it means without speaking anything, it gives the signal that you are not interested in talking. So whenever you are conversing with someone, pay your full attention towards that person. Like it's like with due regards, you should try to look into each other's eyes. That shows your confidence about the person. Or yes, you that other person should also feel that he is confident, he's not lying to me. Like no caps, I want to say. If you are interacting, try to avoid caps. With caps, I mean to say, not not try to lie something, or don't try to brag about yourself. So everybody is a good person, means they are educated and they know that they have common sense, they can make out about the person what is authentic about it and what is fake. So to be first, try to be humble and grounded, and respectfully start with your conversation. And to make it more a memorable one, always end with some remarkable thought or quotation. So these are the some points that were in my mind. Now you can add something from your point of view.
Thank you, ma'am. The way you have expounded the whole concept for the question which I have raised in front of you, that's literally amazing and phenomenal, undoubtedly. And the breakdown which you have given, which means the way you elaborated it stepwise, that's literally amazing. And I think you have covered almost all the points that I have in my mind. There is nothing to add on, but still, let me just say something about it. I believe, like, whenever you are talking to a
Okay.
stranger, first of all, identify the needs, like the genre. Is it a formal or informal conversation? Because it
Mm-hmm.
matters. When you are in a formal
Mm-hmm.
conversation, you cannot be informal, right? At the same time, if you are in a formal conversation, so if you will try to set formalities over there, then it may be difficult to manage that conversation to make it beautiful as you are expecting. So that's the first thing one has to keep in accounting. Now, secondly, the motive. Like if you are talking to someone, if you are having that conversation or you're communicating with him or her, why? If your why is clear, everything is clear, which simply means you are going to be very specific according to your why, and you are not going to beat around the bush, which means you talk logically in a pragmatic way, and you sound more intellectual, which definitely gonna help you out to maintain that conversation quite organic, natural, and it will maintain smoothness of that conversation. Now, second or third thing is that make
Very true.
sure that you are a human, so humanity should be there, which simply means there are some basic etiquettes one has to keep in accounting. Number one, your way of speaking, your kindness. Then, whenever you are talking to someone, you have to be very polite, and you are not using any harsh words. At the same time, your voice should be very soft. It seems like you are following all the etiquettes and manners one has to follow when you are talking to someone at the very first time. So you are being more respectful towards him, or you are being nice or gentle with him or her, right? Now, fourth point is the conversation is something that it's not a one-way process, it's two-way process. So both should be take interest on it. So as you have mentioned, that you have to select a topic where both can speak and both are comfortable with and both are confident as well. Means they don't have any kind of hesitation, shyness in order to talk about the topic. So make sure that you have chosen a common topic, like which is based on your common interest. And of course, you rightly mentioned that we shouldn't jump into the personal information of someone because it may create a gap between that communication. It may create a gap between people who are talking with each other. So rather talking about personal information at the very first meeting, you should go for professionalism, like professional things. Talk about academics thing, personal, not personal interest, but common interest or something that sports or like and dislike, something, right? But never try to ask any personal query. And last but not least, try to use very simple vocabs. And you have to be all ears, means if he is talking, you have to be a very good listener. Try to ask some open-ended question where he is getting more chance to speak out. And when you are talking, so you should be very careful about your feelings and emotion, which means you have to immerse yourself completely into that conversation to make that conversation unforgettable and memorable for both of you. So, in nutshell, let me summarize it. The conversation between strangers should be like that. That after winding up that conversation, they both are ready to have that kind of conversation again in the future. It should be like that. That they are mutually feeling that we should talk with each other again and again. So that kind of naturalness or smoothness should be there. That's all from my end.
Very true, sir. Very true. You have well explained the things. One should mind their P's and Q's regarding like whenever you are having any conversation. It can be means with your same age group or your co-learners or with your elders. So with P's and Q's, I want to clear it, specify that means you should be careful about your speech and behavior. So everything includes whatever you said. Everything is included in that P's and Q's. So no, never. Never means your first conversation should never be your last one with that person. So always be polite and open hearted. I will say uh, that is the most things like everybody looks for. If you are getting receiver is perceiving things, explaining, so that builds a strong bond between them and they can go further for another conversation. I think your time is running out for this Zoom meeting, right?
Yes, ma'am. So I think this is the high time that I have to wind up the session because I
Hello,
do have another session at 1 p.m. and she is texting
sure.
me. So it was really a nice conversation with you, which I have enjoyed a
I do
lot.
have
Hopefully you
I
as
do
well.
have with clapping go.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, please, it's a humble request. Please mention my name in your title. Please mention my name also.
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay, ma'am.
It
Thank you
was a
for being
nice
here.
experience with interacting with you.
Yeah. So
Thank you,
bye-bye.
thank
Take
you,
care. Have a great
thank
day
you so
ahead.
much. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Same here. Thank you. Bye.